Oh, you can either have mental shield or regeneration, but you can't have both. Interesting. One more try. This is actually up to the fort that's taken over by the Gazer, and I'm not really interested in going there. But I did run into this guy, so I want to kill him. If I can. Yeah, fight me. Group heal would be awesome. What can I drop on you? I didn't pick up that discipline one, did I? Okay, Seer. Have some poison too. And now you want acid again. I know you. You love acid and poison. I knew I could take him. Punk. Tribal Fetish, +1 to Blessing Magic, not really useful, but there it is just the same. GDD. And also a canister. What is in it? It's been a while since I got to play with one of these. It would probably start out weaker than Maxwell is currently, but a higher growth potential. If I did that, and then I got the battle beta, see, 25 base cost for the Cryo Drake, and a 60 base cost for this. It's got 93 essence in him currently. I would probably convert Maxwell into a Drake. Man, I didn't want to use any canisters, but come on! I'm not getting that training through the Shapers. And I don't think the Rebels are going to teach me anything that isn't through, you know, the canisters. That's their primary teaching method. Or at least it was in Geneforge 4. If I get Create Drake now, in the form of this canister, if I do find a trainer for it later, I could buy the 2 additional ranks, and then make a Cryo Drake. I don't know. I was really hoping for a canister free run again. But at the same time, let me look this up really quick. Geneforge 5 trainers. No, script trainers. Give me a break. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to look this up and see if there's a trainer that gives drakes. Hopefully. Okay, guys. Whoa. That's interesting. I want to be in the ocean. Anyway, I'm going to load the game because there are several skill trainers that do create Drake. So I'm not going to waste my stat points on that. Yep, that goes back into Lerman's Pass. We don't need to go there. But the closest one I think is due east of here, at one of those forts between Shaper and Rebel lanes. Or Shaper and Dracon lanes, I should say. Fort Defiance. Right there. Also, that just goes to the Western Pass, so I'm not going to go there just yet. Be alert. Retained fertility. High levels. Danger. So instead, I need to get a quest in here to obtain something or other. I forget. I didn't really read what. I just know that there's a trainer in here. If I don't get annihilated by just existing nearby. I'm not sure what the rules are. The innkeeper seemed to think that being here would get me killed. At the top of this mountain pass, you reach the walls of Fort Defiance. It is a mix of old and new construction. Some of the fort is many decades old. Other sections have been recently rebuilt. Probably repairing damage caused by the rebels. Now it is an imposing fortification, well defended by thick granite walls. General Alwan has done an effective job of rebuilding the line that holds the rebels back. If this fort has any sort of discipline at all, they might not welcome you as just entering and walking around, unless you have a reason to be here. I don't have a reason to be here. Well, I do, but it's a personal reason. It's not an in-game reason. I consider getting Drake's a reason, though. Yeah, see, they're not hostile. Oh, they have rot groths. In the center of the fort you see an unusual sight. A large pack of powerful creations standing in a circle. They are all staring inward at a tall glowing crystal. It seems to have a hypnotic effect on them. It's an unusual object, perhaps unique. It soothes creations and keeps them from wandering off or getting upset. If the Shapers figure out a way to replicate this stone, it would probably distribute the copies all across Terraria. Well, I'm not getting killed or attacked, and there's a guard right there, so let's look for Shaper Alexi. Don't talk to anybody. No. You can whine all you want. No one's listening. Servile quarters. Oh. Outside the east gate. Howling and snarling, you say? Ah, Shaper Alexi. What do you know? Your skin. Small Shaper lab has been laboriously dug out of the rock on the cliff face. Blast doors at the entrances can be closed on short notice, sealing it off in case of an accident. The person in here is surprisingly cheery. She grins broadly when she sees you. Then she moves close to you, inspecting you as if you were a fascinating specimen. Then she remembers that you are an actual person, and she steps back and says, "Oh, so sorry. I forget sometimes. I'm Shaper Alexi, protector of this fort and gatherer of intriguing intelligence. It's interesting to see you." It is? Why are you inspecting me? Oh, it's just part of my research. I hope I don't offend you. You're just so interesting. How? You are at the far border of Shaper knowledge. You have clearly been modified extensively. It's so interesting to be able to see someone like you close up. Very, very difficult to speak with someone like you. Why? Because they're all rebels. I'm usually busy telling my creations to kill them. Well, don't try to kill me. I'm not a rebel yet, technically. I'm not really sure who I'm siding with. There's so many factions. Something I would like to discuss. You know, you are fascinating, but your nature makes me think that you see the commander first to make sure you can be here. Points to the north. Okay. Maybe I should. If there are trainers for drakes. Also, I don't think telling that Drake whose side I was on affected my reputation any, but then he didn't exactly live to tell anyone what I said, so I can see why it wouldn't. Captain Addison. Commander Belloy. Why are you here? You should... hey. Commander of Fort Defiance, sitting calmly at her desk, flipping through maps and about to see the papers I have that do not allow me to be here. It's surprising that this fort is run by an outsider. There aren't enough Shapers to occupy every position of importance. Of course, she is not able to give orders to any Shaper that might pass through. Of course, you are not a Shaper. She looks up to you and curls her lip in distaste. I'm Commander Belloy. I decide who can be here. I don't know you. You have no permission to be here. You will have to go. I have papers of passage. Papers from Raoul. For I thought I shouldn't trust you. Now I know I shouldn't. Go away. You're not welcome here. Fine, fine. No one likes me. I know. I see how it is. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. Guess I'll just go eat worms. So there's no southern exit from the Podland Crossroads. Unless there's one here, which I don't think there was. Nope. Well, that's kind of frustrating. Then I guess I have to go around this lake on this side. What do you mean? Look at that. There's a road right here. It's on the map. It's right there. I can see it, plain as day. Whatever, game. Let's just go south from here. The Hatra Ruins. I need to get to Pericalia. Then I will get papers there, potentially, unless I get killed. Outside a ruined town, the sight of shattered walls and scorched earth is becoming sadly familiar to you in your travels through Terrestria. This town was not as old and established as most of the Shaper cities. It was made of wooden buildings surrounded by a heavy stockade. If you stepped inside, you could get more of an idea of its fate. Above you to the east, you could see another pass through the mountains. As to the north, this pass is guarded by a fortress. Proximity to that Shaper keep did not do much to protect this town. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, bugs. Hey, bugs. Darn it, I meant to, haste people before the combat started. Hey, I got even more points sitting there now. Ow. Ow. Jeez. I really need more mental magic so I can daze these jerks. Oh hey, they can attack twice. Darn it, I skipped my turn. I was trying to end the Blish's turn. I did not know they could attack twice. My own dang fault there. Do. Take that. Yes, you are horrible bug monsters, I know. You're also almost dead. Now you are. Oh hey. 2 attacks. .43 and 53% chance. Stop that. Jeez. Blish hits hard. A temporal field, you say? A lot of bugs. Well, crap.